All right, we're here again with Klothys, but this time it's a little different. It's very different. Um, in fact, it's so different I had to like practice it off stream because I usually might just play the deck for the first time on stream because I didn't know if this was even possible to even come close to winning a game, but it did fairly well. It's basically Klothys Voltron, where we just play equipment, auras, enchantments, anything to give devotion to turn Klothys on, and then buff it up with all the equipment and auras and stuff, and kill your opponent with an indestructible massive creature. You gain life from Klothys, which has saved me against aggressive strategies. Quite surprising. We can also run a bunch of sweepers, unlike other Voltron commanders, because this one is indestructible. It's also hard to deal with because it's an enchantment as it's sitting there, and it basically has haste when you activate it, right? Like you get the devotion and you win. So we got all these weird enchantments, all these weird auras, all these weird equipment. We're running some creatures like Setessan Champion. You can draw a lot of cards off of this, kind of like Sithis, because we have a lot of enchantments. We're running Gigantosaurus because it's a lot of devotion. Kind of hard to cast it. I don't think I'll ever successfully cast it, but it's in here for now. We're running the Hondens and the Shrines. Actually, I'm not sure if the red Honden is in here. Probably should be, but for now we're running this. No, actually, you know what? That's not true. Let's what do we? I think the red Honden would just be better because it's cheaper than the green one. So if anything, I should just at least replace that one if that's what I'm deciding to do. There's some cards in here that are really good, like the runes, because I can cast them before Klothys is a creature. Rune of Speed and Rune of Might, which is nice. Season of Growth. It's just sort of like a Bogles type card. Squee, because it gives 2 to your devotion while also like being hard to deal with. So we're gonna try that. The land ramp in the form of the like enchantments on your lands and stuff. Invigorating Hot Spring is kind of cool because the counters go on to Klothys, and then this sort of just sits there. The haste part doesn't really matter, but it's just like 2 to your devotion, right? We're going to have a lot of that. You're going to see that as a repeating thing. Akroma's Memorial seems decent if you can ever, like, resolve it, but we'll see. Giving Klothys Vigilance is kind of nice. We have Sarith for that. No, this is the hexproof one. Something in here gives Vigilance. I'm not sure what it is. Underworld Breach is another weird one, but having a way to recur things maybe gives you a bounce back if you lose Klothys, but if that happens, you're kind of screwed. Like if you're against Light-Paws, they have pacifies, and there's like nothing you can do. You lose Klothys, and you just sort of you're sad, right? If it doesn't have hexproof. The lands are pretty straightforward. I don't think there's anything cute in here. No. I noticed Cosmos Elixir you gain a lot of life with Klothys, so there's a decent chance this actually just starts drawing cards quite quickly, which is kind of interesting. And I think that is it. Nothing else too fancy in here, I don't think. Yeah, just a lot of enchantments. Even Omen, right? It's a burn spell, but it sits around and gives a devotion. So let's try it. Like, comment, subscribe. I stream on Twitch at 6 p.m. Eastern. And let's see how good we do. Oh, wait. Let me re-roll one of these quests. This one. 750? Ayy. And it's actually possible with this deck because we have sweepers. Also, Tumna, with the $25 donation, I've been following you on YouTube for a few months and really enjoy watching you play and hearing your thought process. I finally have a chance to catch one of your streams and just wanted to say thanks for making great content. Thank you for the donation, man. I didn't notice it when I streamed what was it? Today's Monday. It was Saturday, so I didn't notice the donation initially. I apologize, but thank you a ton. Thank you, thank you. Just figured I'd read it. I'm not a cold and callous man. All right, so what are we up against? The first sliver. That's the downside because I don't wear headphones. I don't hear anything when I'm streaming, so I don't hear my like Twitch notifications. Though to be honest, I haven't had like that many, right? Not that many. Other than like people following me. Actually, a lot of my follows come from let's play. Do we want to play this? Yeah, we're going to play this here. A lot of my Twitch follows actually come when I'm not streaming. Right? Like I'll come back 2 days later and I had like 3 follows. I'm like, "Oh, okay." They follow me from like my VODs or something. Oh, so 5 color shrines. We have a lot of green in hand. Yeah, we could just play green untapped right now. We have basically 2 of Scythers. We're going to run the one out that's hard to deal with. And it's also... we just start drawing cards from here on out. Right? I don't know if we have time. This might be too fast. I don't feel like I have to immediately play Klothys. There's no graveyards. Opponent's probably confused why I even have to bother thinking about anything, but this is a weird one. So we play a land. This is weird, actually. All right, we're gonna run this out, draw a card, and I can put the rune on Klothys, which is nice. We're also running Faithless Looting because it's a fair deduction that there's probably a lot of cards that we're not upset that we have to discard. Also, if our opponent for some reason doesn't have a graveyard, Klothys will start eating our own stuff with Faithless Looting. Sanctum Weaver. Uh-oh. Well, I don't have an answer to that. Okay. Let's eat that sweeper. They left up mana. There's a chance they don't have anything, though. We can play... I think I want a Rune of Might first. Okay, an untapped land is cool, I think. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't really put both in play. Yeah. We can't put both, so we're just going to cast this, draw a card. If we find like a red mana pip here that with an untapped... Nope, we don't. Okay, so we can play this. Green. Alright, so Klothys is online next turn. I guess we can discard... That's one of our Vigilance cards. Do we need this land? No, we're going to draw a lot of cards. I mean, even Faithless Looting has a chance to find one. We can even eat that land to get the mana from it as well if we think we need to. Opponent actually discarded a land. Oh, they do cast the first sliver. But Vigilance is certainly a good thing to have. They have their own champion. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Okay, cool. They're copying us. Look at that. Well, we have no choice but to eat a land, so... green. Alright, so let's activate this. We're going to cast you. Put 6 cents on Klothys here. This is decent. It's like a surprise card, right? So we're going to cast this here, so it has Vigilance. If there's like a pacify effect, we're kind of screwed. And swing. Blocking makes sense. They want to cascade again. I think that's a good sign for us. I don't know how important these sweepers are. I think they're just better than some other cards we can be running, so... yeah, maybe not. That's fine. Well. Of course. Alright, whatever. Surprise to no one, they have an exile effect in their 5-color shrine deck, so we lose. That's lame. I didn't expect Kaya. Honestly, I really didn't expect any kind of exile effect. It's kind of different. Well, maybe Swords of Plowshares is an easy include, maybe. I don't know. I'm surprised how many of the 5-color decks are shrine decks. It's interesting. You don't really see anything except that with the 5-color commanders. Like, at all. Well, that was weird looking. We have Escape the Wilds, but we're against Yarok. Alright, so it might be hard for them to deal with it. They can, like, bounce Klothys, maybe. I don't think I like this hand, though. A thing about the Rapier that, like, has flash. If you do flash it in, Klothys becomes a creature and you can actually equip it at instant speed. If that's your, like, last mana pip for Devotion. Which is weird. Okay, this hand seems good after Klothys is a creature. Oh, God. Okay, we can get rid of Bone Splitter, maybe? Doesn't add to Devotion. Maybe Bone Splitter just shouldn't be in here. We can try to run a little bit of more of the ramp spells, but I'd like them to be things that add to Devotion. You could say Mana Dorks do that, but then we have to, like, concern ourselves with our board wipes because we don't want to lose our own Mana Dorks. Especially if they're allowing me to attack. It just doesn't seem like a good idea. So I'm kind of avoiding Mana Dorks. I swear, I think this is the 3rd time I played against Yarok and they had exactly that card. It's kind of funny. Okay, so we can put this here. Scry 1 with you. I don't really venture in the dungeon again. This is decent, actually. It can set our opponent back. I like that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna cast it. Oh, okay. Huh. That's different. Okay, so we can escape the wilds. No reason to really play Klothys right now, I don't think. Chandra's doesn't... No, they have a lifelink commander. It's not great. Enters the battlefield, target opponent discards a card with the greatest mana value. Okay. They chose this instead of Yarok. I think that's a little weird. Well, maybe not, because it, yeah, it is a bit of a problem, isn't it? If they Helm of the Host this, I start losing my hand. We can just exile it with the -3 of this way instead of the other -3. Kind of the same, I guess. But this Chandra doesn't feel great. We can't even really protect it. Well, I mean, that's funny. That is kind of funny. I guess we're playing out Gigantosaurus. We can equip the Gigantosaurus. So it's an 11/11. Alright, opponent, don't have Ravenous Chupacabra, please. I think I have to block... well, no, I guess I don't. Helm of the Host just gives them more Yaroks, though, and I don't have a way to, like, deny that, right? Alright, so this is a draw 2. We did it. We cast Gigantosaurus. Okay, so that blows up the equipment on Gigantosaurus. Oh no, it blows up my enchantment too, so we lose a fair bit of devotion. At least these two cards aren't super important to us, though. This is also them not equipping Helm of the Host, which I think would have been better than both of these things. I think I'm going to block. Am I going to block? Opponent doesn't let me. We can kill their commander now. We can also just play Klothys and -3. Let's see, if we -3, we kill these two. They're not even doing much, but I think I want to lead with that. Are they... They're not elementals. No. I'm not going to swing. We're going to play this and then Klothys, draw a card. I want to kill this so they can't spam Helm of the Host on their reclamation stage. And I can't really attack because I can't lose that much devotion for nothing. My opponent could block and feel like they have to recast Yarok, and that might be better. I don't know. I can always pick up Gigantosaurus. Yeah, maybe we should have swung. Plus. Let's see here. Is there anything to regrowth that's good? Storm's Wrath? I lose... I mean, the only thing that does is kill these skew. That doesn't seem great. Alright, I think we're going to go to combat here. We don't have an attack anymore because of the skews. We'll just run this out, I guess. Cast Rune of Speed on Klothys. Alright, that draws 2. That seems a little bit better. Okay. Cast Rune of Speed. Oh no! That would have been good. I think keeping Chandra alive is better right now. So we're going to try to hold the -3 maybe. Oh boy. That steals 2 things, right? So we lost Chandra. They can't... Oh, they can recast the champion. It probably doesn't do much for them, but I guess it's gone forever, though. We get Gigantosaurus back, though. And these don't have haste, so I can cast a sweeper and feel pretty good about it now. Picking up Storm's Wrath or whatever. Does it really matter what we eat? Not really. I guess we'll just eat you. Do we just -3 our Chandra and save the sweeper for later? That's reasonable as well. Because now I don't even have to. Didn't realize it actually just kills everything. So we play a land. Omen. That's not bad. But we're going to lead with the Immortal Sun. Opponent hasn't done too much given what they've got going on here. I think it's a safe time to attack. There's no Agent of Treachery anymore. We don't have Chandra while the Immortal Sun is in play, but at this point I think this is better. Okay, so they want to cast... They want a second Yarok here. I feel like they should have done this 20 years ago. Okay, that's a little sketchy. There, you lose 2 life. You gain some life back from a life-linking attack. But between Klothys and the emblems, you might just die. They don't even swing with it. Ooh, boy, opponent. Okay, so we eat you. They go down to... Oh, they're dead. Yep. Whoops. Opponent made a little bit of a whoopsie there. Yeah, that's what happens when... They played Yarok and completely acted as though it was an enchantment.
Didn't attack with it, didn't block with it, made a copy of it, and then didn't do anything with it. So I don't really understand. But okay, cool. Not only did we beat Yarok, we beat it when it had a board, and it was sitting in play for a while. Nice. All right. We're on the board. We did it. Klothys Voltron. What's in our pack? Oh, the black channel land. Well, it's not the green one, so no one cares. Oh yeah, I gotta throw my hair pick because I keep picking my hair. Tamiyo, so taking turns. This isn't terrible. Well, actually, it doesn't do much. Oh, we draw a card, I guess? A little weak on the devotion, but that's fine. We have things to do, and we can keep ourselves safe from the board for a while, I guess. Woodland Stream. Alright. I'm sorry, what? Whenever you cast or copy an instant, look at the top 3, reveal land. Okay, sure. I don't think I want to kill that, so I'll put it here. We have 3 lands in play that tap for both colors. That's funny. They have to cast an instant or sorcery to trigger this. Oh, Nissa. Nice. Random 0? Blind 0? Aw. Coward. This is one of my favorite planeswalkers. My favorite, like, artifact ever is, like, Crystal Ball. 1 mana. It's a 3 mana artifact. You pay 1, you scry 2. It's basically what Nissa does, except you don't have to keep spending mana. I really like this Nissa a lot. I think I have to kill it here. Can I actually? No, this does not let me tap for 2, just any color, so I can't. So no Hour of Devastation. We can put this there and only have 2 mana, so I guess we can just get Klothys going. Actually, it doesn't matter too much how I play this. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're just doing this. Klothys, it doesn't have to be in play right now. There's not even a graveyard yet. This also incentivizes... Yep. So now that it's even better for Hour of Devastation. It's probably the last thing on my opponent's radar. It's quite nice here. They never even cast a spell for this. And they didn't scry a land on top and then 0 it. Which is also pretty nice. No one expects my style of Klothys, let me tell you. No one knows what's happening until it's too late. Tendershoot Dryad. Okay, so that's a pretty good synergy there. It kind of cheats the +1 so you know what's coming. I'm probably going to have to double Sweeper, because Tendershoot Dryad wins the game quite quickly. Oh, it does. Ah, Tamiyo plussed. That's right, so I actually don't get to kill it. Her pluses are really terrible, though. It's just the minus is annoying. But I do have Klothys, too. Okay, well. Now I have to... Jace can bounce this. Oh, this is becoming a problem. I need, like, the Immortal Sun right now. Oh, look, they named the card that their whole deck is based off of. Alright, so we play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough, so I don't see a reason to play that. I can play it as my last 2 mana devotion and then kill their Tendershoot Dryad with it, I guess. We can keep their graveyard locked down with Klothys, technically. But if they ultimate this, we lose because I can't cast spells. Well, I think I know what that means. Yep, cool. Moving on, my life. Boring. I'm not going to sit here for 20 extra turns. We're not winning. The fact that they didn't name Time Warp again means they probably just drew it. So, like I said, the only thing Tamiyo does is play Time Warp and then win because it just keeps casting it. I haven't played against Tamiyo in a long time, though. I like all these Super Friend decks. Is this the slug? Oh my god, this is the slug, isn't it? Toxrill? Oh my god. This is the card, in one of the weekly things, you had to like draft and play with your draft deck. And mine was like, if I didn't have Toxrill, I lose. Because it was the only thing in my deck that could win. So it took me like 40 years to get the 3 wins. This card seems oddly popular as well. Okay, so we run this out. Cindervine seems decent. Hopefully it's, maybe not against this, though. The Witch's Oven? Well, we have a naturalize effect. Alright, we'll lead with Haven, I think. This is when it becomes blocked whenever a creature deals... Oh boy. Well, opponent's going to sacrifice one of these to make a food immediately when I blow up the board. So, we don't actually have anything to put this on. Instant or sorcery or hand, yeah. There's really not many, and I don't think that's the reason we're playing this anyways. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now we have Champion Cindervines next turn. This does cost 7, so it's a ways out. That's not good. I guess it's not too scary, though, honestly. There's not a lot of things they can steal where I'm like, oh no, we lose. So this seems fine. This is a 1-mana removal spell? Cantrip? What is this? Don't you mouse over your hand. Yeah, they're not really gonna find, like, anything off my deck. Not really. They can make their Thief of Sanity bigger, I guess. I wouldn't even cast that, because now I have access to it. Unless you really don't like your hand. I don't know. I guess it's sort of free, actually. Well, no, because then I get the other half of it. I don't know. I don't know what their hand looks like. Well, their hand looks like one less Thief of Sanity. Okay, interesting. Let us lead with Unbridled Growth. I wonder what they left up, because if it was a way to deal with Klothys, that's kind of annoying. I suppose I can just try to cast it the first time. I mean, we have a champion sitting here, so I'm not... Like, if you counter this, that seems fine. Alright, so now that it's in play, I feel better about these auras here. Let's lead with this one. This actually gives haste. Look at that. We actually gave Klothys haste and it mattered. That's really funny. Barring a bounce spell. I think I'm going to swing with the champion. I don't know what they could possibly have. They would have killed the champion before I drew 18 cards off it just now, so... Sure. Swing for 10. Alright, we're doing the thing. Against a blue-black deck, too. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Actually, you know what? Both of our creatures are... Yeah, okay. I was about to say, they might not even take Klothys here, because both our creatures are pretty good. So now we have to pick up our sweeper with regrowth. We don't lose the champion, it will survive. Unless they get, like, I don't know. What 1-mana card saves Mind Flayer in our deck? I don't think there are any. Okay. Okay. So let's play a land. You're annoying. Yeah, let's play a land. Can we play around Spell Pierce? I think we can. Can't play around Cling to Dust. I don't have it. Oh no, they can eat my champion. Oh. Oh no, I didn't realize that. Ah, oh well. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The world is still intact. Sluggo Boy comes in next turn. I could have... No, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so swing. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, so I can't sacrifice this. Yeah, no. Maybe if I had another spell, like, I could guarantee cast this turn, but we don't. They just snap it right off. It's not an enchantment, so I can't just... Klothys does die to this slowly, but I think we might be a bit faster than that. We'll see. Could be wrong. I guess I'll eat Thief of Sanity. Perforos has Devotion. Way faster, which is nice. I don't think we can successfully swing past this right now, though. Oh, well, this actually doubles the 1/1 counters on it, but they're offset from the slug -1/-1 counters. So it's not great. I think they're going to be able to block forever, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do about it. We get to swing once, I guess? No, not even. Alright, so now we just have to... kill them with Klothys triggers. Cindervine still pings them every time they play a non-creature spell. That's not good. They didn't hit anything in their graveyard, or mine. Okay, never mind then, we're fine. We can also block for a while. That's goofy. That's really weird looking. I guess technically if we double it enough, we'll eventually make it big enough. It'll outgrow the -1/-1 counter, so it might not ever die. We can swing and bait a Sweltering Suns. I'm not opposed to that. Can we give this haste right now? Other creatures have haste? No. Well, does this give haste? No. It pings them if I swing, but we're taking too much damage on the crackback, I think. Maybe not. We can put this on them, poke them for 1, and then Sweltering Suns, and we still kill one of these creatures. I think it's totally reasonable to just take... Actually, we can kill the slug if they go to block with it. Okay, they don't. That's reasonable. So they take 1. Garuda dies. Maybe I should... no, I couldn't have eaten it first, so never mind. I would like Perforos in play. I think it's just another serious threat. And I suppose I'll play this out so I start drawing cards. And not playing this as a land. Sure. This is so weird looking. It went to negative toughness. Well, I guess, yeah, no. Some indestructible creatures do that anyways. Massacre Worm. Alright. Fortunately, we have avoided that disaster. That's pretty nice. Alright, so if they ever play a non-creature... Wait, this shocks them when I sack it, right? Yeah, so I can kill them out of nowhere if they're not paying attention. We have decent attack still because we have Sweltering Suns. Alright, we have 4 counters on it. Eventually we're going to start clicking past the minus counters on the slug. I don't want them to recur this card. Alright, so we go to attacks first. Let's draw a card first. This gives trample as well. I don't think that's relevant right now. Oh, maybe it is. They take 1 extra damage because it's 5 toughness. Alright, so go to attacks. They have to double block. Okay, they blocked in the wrong order, so they're taking 1 from trample. A bit of a mistake there. Can we kill them now? We can't. I guess we'll kill the slug. It's not like they can do anything about it. They have a lot of food, actually. I didn't realize that. Oh, nope. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Ah, yes. Yes. This deck is ridiculous. Oh, man. This is great. Wow, look at that. We completed that quest real quick. I think we're 2-2. It was a reasonable. That's a fair outcome so far. Given how this is. Oh no! All right, I think this is an auto loss because they have 86 pacifies, and there's just that's it. That's all she wrote. We'll play till they cast one though. But the first game I ever played with this, I played like 3 games last night, and the first one was against Light-Paws, and I scooped turn 0 because they just pacify Klothys and you lose. You can kill this with a sweeper, I guess, before it's too late. Don't think we have that option available to us. Not in this hand. I guess we can still top deck it. If we don't have it now, it's never happening. Okay, they just didn't go for it. I find that very strange. I find that extremely strange, actually. Okay. None of their cards really go to the graveyard. Kind of a weird sequence. I don't think this makes any sense to me, but okay. We don't have double green. Oh, would have been really good right now. That is also... What is happening? It is turn 4 and they have not cast an aura. Okay. Spidey boy? Maybe it'll soak up a pacify effect? I don't know. What? Okay. I didn't expect that one. Cool, we can move on with our lives. Don't know why they didn't do that earlier. I think their play pattern made 0 sense. All you do is play Light-Paws. Or that creature, I guess, and then you can enchant that creature. But no, you play Light-Paws. That makes no sense. But to the surprise of no one, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I guess I should I asked someone about this loading screen, and should have read it, because that's how you filter this set. It just looks weird how you have to type it. Their name is
Balistica Bellhaunt. That's that black, black, white, white 3/4. Opponent discards a card, you gain 3 life. We have cards. They don't really do... Well, you know what? No, that doesn't work. The Immortal Sun. Okay, that's fine. Let's put you here. Hold priority for the rest of the game because it's going to keep demanding that I do. Heroic Intervention. Sure. Opponent's playing with the Jello lands. Alright. You. Kyodai. Yeah, every 5-color commander is now just a shrine deck, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We like that. Okay. So next turn we can get Devotion going. Hey, Bastius. Just looks like we're losing to whatever this is. Gift of Estates? What? Okay. Sure. Did they miss a land drop? No, they didn't. Well, the blue sanctum just makes... Oh, no! They can tap down my creatures now. I can't really attack. Oh, dear. Alright, well, I guess we're still going to try. I don't know. That was really bad. Alright, so you, Majesty, swing. They don't have the life gain Honden, so at this point we're just trying to steal the game with life stealing from Klothys. But they can just discard lands and the graveyard stays empty forever, and maybe I just can't do that. They can spam this ability too, I think. So I can't, like, Heroic Intervention, give my stuff hexproof. Oh, Blitz and Crank, hello, hello. Oh. Does Peripherals give enough devotion? Yeah, it does. What's with these exile effects in these 5-colored shrine decks, dude? Watch them just tutor Pacify, wouldn't that be... or Pacifism. I think it's called Pacifism. I always call it Pacify. Okay, the red shrine that actually starts killing us, but it isn't, like super scary, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they... I guess we get to swing with Klothys here. That's pretty cool. They also put something in their graveyard we can deal damage with them with. Play a land. Play you. That's annoying.
Yeah, well, I have to. And then Howl here. Swing. I think they should block. In fact, you should absolutely block this. I cannot believe they didn't block that. That seems extremely reckless. I mean, this is certainly a game where I wish I had Banefire. Maybe the Immortal Sun could just be Banefire? Okay, that has lifelink. Okay, yeah. 5-color deck playing O-Rings. Congratulations. I don't think we have an out. We have no way to kill all of that. Well, we have Hour of Devastation, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm getting anywhere. Maybe we want more reach. I like Memorial. I mean, it gives Klothys flying. Mortal Suns, yeah. I don't know how many times... No, we like that still. We like that still. I don't like Bone Splitter. We haven't gotten Mirror Shield, but there's a few games where it would have mattered. So I really do sort of want a Banefire in here. Maybe more naturalize effects? But I don't know what I'm interested in naturalizing. It doesn't seem like I'm... I mean, Wilt always cycles itself, though. It's not like the end of the world. We could run another Planeswalker, but... Domri Rat isn't terrible. It's not super great, though. In removal spells like this, I don't know. Otron, yeah. Kind of want another Disenchant, but I think a single reach spell seems fine. I was actually thinking about Snakeskin Veil. I was actually thinking about that. It's probably better than Heroic Intervention. It costs 1 less. Obviously, I can run more than one. Maybe Gigantosaurus is too cute. I mean, we did get to cast it, so it's like the... I mean, it's literally the green Phyrexian Obliterator, which took me a long time to have do anything. And we played a game where this sort of did something. So maybe I'm satisfied and I can now remove it. Why Zerotron? What do you mean? Yeah, we can try the hexproof. Whoops. The hexproof green cards to avoid exile effects. That seems fine. I'll drop Heroic Intervention. If you mean the title, because we're playing like a Voltron Klothys list. So it's Klothys Voltron. Let's drop Intervention. I don't even think I like Embercleave that much, because it cost 5 when I cast it, usually. I don't have that many attackers. You can probably drop this. It's really good, but it doesn't do anything in the meantime, and usually this is good enough without it, so I'm not really sweating it. Yeah, we can just drop that, make our deck cheaper. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Sundering What now? Green, green, red, red. No. Nope. If I'm going to naturalize something, it's going to be a enchantment or a instant or sorcery or something. A creature that sits there and will probably just die instantly because it's the only creature in my deck. So my opponent's handful of dead removal just has something to kill. I don't like that. Also, it has to actually hit them. Is that... What is that art? Is that Gyodai? That is some weird... I guess it is. Gyodai has some weird looking art. Haven't really appreciated it. That is really weird. Alright, so it's the same thing again. We have Perforos. We're kind of far from it, though. Whatever, I'm keeping it. They're playing the right card sleeve, though. Fuzzy boy. Look at him. Look at him. He's so adorable. How could such an adorable... He's got butterflies. Turning petals into butterflies, dude. Little does anyone know, he'll kill you in 2 seconds. We have another game where we have to hold priority forever with these little Unbridled Growth. Oh, wait. We have shield. Do we cast this first? Sure. Okay. What are we going to do now? We do. Do I want Klothys going? I think I'd rather just play this for now. Let's see if they don't have a 3-mana shrine. Land first. Valakut. Alright, that's pretty good. I like that. Put that here. Run this out here. Pass. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. Alright, well we have to dump our hand. Oh, we can just blow this up. I mean, do we care about our hand though? Do we even care to play land? Legend VD made a Kyodai Shrine? Oh, yep, that explains it then. That'll do it. That'll do it. I think we're gonna wilt this here. I don't want to deal with that. Run this out. And pass. I still don't like Kyodai as the commander. I think there's better shrine commander decks. Or, yeah, commander for shrine decks. I'm very surprised I never see Golos, but that probably is because I'm in some bracket that... Oh, come on! Come on! Why? Why? Alright, so list that. Oh, it's land, of course. Come on, dude. I was going to say, this deck doesn't really do much unless it has Sanctum. So, there's that. They got one that gives mana, huh? I didn't expect that this early. Well, I guess that makes sense. No, wait. They got the green one to block. So now we need Trample? Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one more devotion. We have it in hand. This won't be a creature because I only have 4 devotion to red. Okay. I think they're just going to be able to block forever. Alright, so we lose Perforos. That's not the end of the world. We still need a devotion though, so it's not good. Of course, I don't have devotion. Whoop. Devotion? Potentially devotion? Quite likely at this point. Okay, that's pretty solid. Play a land. Trigger this again. Rune of Speed on Klothys. Valakut again. Regrowth. Sure. It's the only thing I can cast. Pick up Wilt. And Klothys does not have indestructible. I mean, trample, so. I don't know how to win this. Too many blockers. We need to give Klothys trample, and it needs to be, like, really big. Like, really big. Golos, definitely, and Essica, mostly. Tryhard shrines. Weak to that nonsense, yeah. Because this deck just doesn't ever play Kyodai. It just doesn't play it. Which, you know, like, you always want to cast Golos to find World Tree to get Sanctum of all and all your colors perfectly and stuff. Alright, I can't imagine our opponent has any choices here, but they're mousing over everything. I don't know what they have in hand. Apparently nothing. Okay, burn down the house is alright. We can eat Regrowth? They don't really interact with their own graveyard. Burn down the house does deal with the board here, which is kind of nice. So we reconfigure? No, I think we lead with this to avoid a counterspell. We're going to lose the Bone Plate Boar. Okay. Another permanent indestructible for as long as you control Kyodai. So they actually played it and it did something. So now we can burn down the house and sweep the board. But we're kind of back to square one, but I kind of have to do this. So, opponent knew we were going to do that, and we knew this was possible. I think we lose Devotion here. We do lose Devotion. Yep, this is bad. I could have done that differently, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I'm wasting my time. There's nothing I can do. I could bait the Kyodai with the sweeper first. It just doesn't seem right. I don't have time for that, actually. Because I lose the reconfigure equipment regardless, because it costs so much to equip, so I can't really, like, keep it around. Moving on. Old Stick Fingers. Okay. I do not like this hand in any way. Need 1,000 wilts. Let's see. We got the boar again. I did not realize the boar cost this much mana. I might just replace it with something else. It's really expensive. I'm not feeling it. 3 to cast, 5 to equip is, I think there's better ways to give things trample. If I were to take a shot in the dark. Alright, we don't really need to play Cinder Vines right now, I don't think. Explore, okay. Shoot, we could play Explore, actually. This seems kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Yeah, I haven't played Explore in a while, but I'm not opposed to it here. Let's play Boar, I guess. Start saucing them with the beats, I guess. Oh, okay. I would take Colossal Majesty, I think. Kind of far from doing anything, actually. Yeah, it is kind of far from doing something. Interesting. So there you have creatures, I guess. Okay, they did it for... what? Cultivator Colossus? So this is the stupid combo one? Land. So now I need Klothys to do something immediately, hopefully. Well, no, they probably have it though. I could have maybe avoided this if I played Klothys first. I hadn't thought about that. The last couple times I played against this, they didn't do that. But I guess they're doing it this time. Does it have trample? It does. Oh, oh look, it's a reanimate spell. What a surprise. If I played Klothys first, we could have denied them the ability to play this because I can exile it. I don't think there's any way I can kill it. That's stupid. Whatever. Moving on. I haven't played against that exact iteration, so it was definitely off my radar. Cool, fun and exciting turn 4 combo decks. We are not doing too well right now. Not doing too well. We're doing well to begin. We were like 2-2, and now we're like 2-12. Still trying though. All right, so the first sliver isn't even a. It's not even a sliver deck anymore. I don't even play slivers. It's kind of sad. Do we like this hand? Barely like this hand. Okay. Spear. Spear is almost like, no, not this one, the other one, the double strike one. Yeah, it was a colossus thing where you just reanimate, you mill, that's like your only creature, so you mill it, and then your deck is like 70 lands, so it always hits a bajillion lands in a row and gives you a massive colossus. It dies instantly to any removal spell, so it's extremely soft. And I don't find it enjoyable to like play on stream or make a video of, because I find it leads to the most repeating play pattern like possible, where you do the same thing every game, and I find that uninteresting. Okay. Well, it could have been worse. I don't have an answer to this though, but I guess I don't really need one for now. Okay, we'd like to see lands here. Let's draw 2. Do we have anything to do on 2 mana? Not really. Not really, so I guess I'll lead with this. I guess I can equip here. It's not really doing anything. I'll just leave up my Blossoming Defense. I don't know. Maybe that's important. First Sliver Shrines. Yeah, I haven't played against a Sliver deck in, honestly, a long time. All of them are just like 5-color shrines now. Okay, I guess they can attack. We don't have a way to punish the attack with a combat trick, so yeah, it's a free attack there. I don't think we're going to die to damage, though. That'd be quite surprising. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we got there. This does not kill this. So I think we're going to... Oh, wait. Does it now if I put this here? 6, 7. Does this give any... No, it doesn't. Okay. No, we don't have it then. I'm going to leave up Blossoming Defense, probably, so we can cast this. Get rid of you. And... I don't think we need the Sixth Sense. We don't really need the Morningstar, honestly. Yeah, we don't really need the Morningstar. Let's do that. We can swing for 10. Okay, they block, and they block the wrong one. This does... Oh, wait. This has trample. Never mind. Delay my last. That was correct. Correctamundo. Makes you think there's a board wipe, though. Because that was 2 mana that they just chump blocked with. They chump blocked with 2 mana dork there. Or a mana dork that taps for 2. So I don't know what's going on. Has to be some kind of sweeper. But Klothys is indestructible, so this doesn't really work. Okay. We don't have permanent devotion. Yes, we do. We have Colossal Majesty. Okay, so we have what we need, I think. This is a good spot to be in, I think. I think. Let's eat you. Play that. Run this out. Can we equip this? It costs 1. It's only 1 extra damage. Does that matter? I think I'd prefer to just draw a card with this. Oh no, I forgot to put a counter. Oh no. No one saw. No one saw. I'm used to the blue-green one where it just does it automatically and it flips into a land. This one obviously does not do that. That was a mistake. I look like a goober right now from the opponent. I don't think 1 damage will matter. They're dead to 1 attack plus the Klothys trigger anyways. So they either have to find a blocker or a removal spell. Well, to the extent of their knowledge, a removal spell, but we have a combat trick. We have the old lol hexproof here. Apparently they play a boatload of exile effects. They could just blow up my enchantments, or some of them, and then I lose devotion. Desperation First Liver? Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Okay, so they did do it. Oh, wait a minute. What? They blew up their own stuff. Seems kind of weird to me. Sure. That is more desperate than I thought our opponent was. Okay. I don't think we're upset with that one. Let's reset the champion. Green. And pass. Because now they have to find a way to gain life, or they just slowly die to this, right? Wizard class. Okay. I'll allow it. Mirror Shield. Let's eat Cleansing Nova so that doesn't happen again for some reason. And we can kill this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We cannot kill it with this. Guess we're leading with this. Get rid of Mirror Shield and Hour of Devastation. Ancestral Mask is not very... It's not enough. But I think I'll lead with it. Is it enough? Oh, it's almost enough. Oh, it is enough. Ah, but then we have to drop... We have to drop... Neither of these give trample. Oh, man. Alright, fine. Fine. Kill that. They can't recast it. This seems fine. And the combat trick is more important for my Klothys anyways. This forces them to continuously deal with this right now while also dealing with Klothys destroying them from afar. Yeah, easy. Okay, yep, draw 2. Divination. Doomscar. Sure. Alright, not the end of the world. Let's eat. We don't care about Doomscar. I think we care about Midnight Clock of all these cards. We have no way to... Oh, wait! I win. Almost didn't see it. Not gonna lie. Almost didn't see it. Opponent was probably hoping I wouldn't see it, and I almost didn't. Oh, man. I would have kicked myself if I didn't see that. Alright, easy. Easy. Okay, so I think we beat 2 of the Shrine decks and lost to 3 or 4 of them. So maybe it is, you know, closer than I think. Oh, wait, no, I wanted to change my deck a little there. Cancel. Canceling you, Colossus. Getting canceled. Bugbear. Sauce him with the Bugbear. Perfect. That doesn't often come up. I want to drop this spider. I'm not big on it. I'm not liking it. Every time I cast it, I just feel unhappy. Haven't actually cast this yet. Maybe it's not as good as I think. Unless I give Klothys Vigilance, this isn't doing anything. So maybe we can drop that too. I haven't played Squee yet. Okay. Leaves 2 more slots for something. I guess this is another combat trick. How do you... fine. Fine. Veil of Summer? With 5 colored decks, Veil of Summer does at least cycle. It's not like I'm stuck with it. And apparently, the entire meta is... shrines. What kind of naturalize effects could we run? Kind of want another one. I think. Maybe I don't. We have Boseiju. We haven't actually used that yet, though. I wish there was like a spammable naturalize. We could run this. It is a ramp spell and blows up annoying lands, I guess. Although that probably won't happen too often. But it does ramp us as well. I'm not doing this. We can actually mutate Gemrazor on Klothys. Well, that doesn't do anything though, because it's a 4/4, and it's gonna go under, right? And at that point, we would rather this be an actual naturalize effect, because it would be stuck behind actually having to cast Klothys, and that doesn't make a lot of sense. Kogla will never survive, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna get to 6 mana, but it would have to resolve, fight something maybe, and then attack and actually survive. That just never happens. But yeah, I mean, if in that ideal situation, that would be really good. I do like Vivian Reed, though. It is sort of spammable. Her plus isn't terrible. It does kill flyers, too. That doesn't seem to happen too often. It sits in play and is more difficult to deal with, so it adds devotion. I've just been kind of avoiding Planeswalkers, because I don't really have any way to defend Planeswalkers, and they're just not good when you can't do that. I do like Outland Liberator, but I think I'd prefer it to be one of these. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for, like, Return to Nature or something. Though I think Cursed Idol is better, because, or you find a Cursed Idol is better than Return to Nature, because we don't really want to exile cards from our opponent's graveyard. It's kind of what Klothys is doing. So maybe sometimes we get the Venture Treasure. Let's just try that. I don't want to go too heavy into that strategy, though. The real question is, how come Gigantosaurus can't be our commander? That's the real question. You know how happy that would make me? Imagine a 5-minute 10/10. It just comes out of the command zone. Opponent's like, what? Okay, so their primary answers are like counter spells and bounce spells with Yarok. Not a lot of exile effects. A lot of maybe removal that doesn't do much. This hand is weird. This hand is really weird, but I like weird. I like weird. Okay. We can pay attention to how many times Kogla or Vivian Reed would have been good, whereas we otherwise didn't cast it. So we played there, put that here. At that point, I'd almost want more mana dorks to just power out my strategy. It does make it so I have less of a Voltron thing going on, though. Okay, cast this, play this, rather. That is a lot of blue mana. Oh my goodness. Looks like they barely undid that issue. This. So we cast Klothys. And now we're just looking for ways to do things. Oh yeah, you're right. It's just Gulta. You're right. Gigantosaurus would just be Gulta. Never mind. Gulta's actually cheaper usually when you go to cast it. Yeah. Never mind. Gulta's certainly doing that. So we have a problem, and we have no answer to that problem. We have no remedy. I can minus here. That doesn't do anything, does it? I can't double up on these. This hand is... Maybe it wasn't as good as I thought. Can I turn this on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No. This is bad. I think I'm just going to kill Yarok. No. We're plussing. I think if we win this, it involves having Chandra stay around for the devotion at this point. Oh, if one of these auras could target non-creature permanents, so I could just put it on play before I get the devotion. That's like the challenge, just getting devotion before you cast your auras. Underworld Breach gets me there. I'm just going to have to burn it, though, but that's probably fine. Chandra lived. Didn't expect that. No Murderous Rider, I guess? Neoform your... Uh-oh. What does this get, a 5-mana card? 1 plus... yeah. Mole Drifter, okay. That's adorable. Okay, so we can't minus here or we'll lose devotion again, and that's not great. We can Sweltering Suns, but then we can't Ancestral Mask. We can sweep the board with Sweltering Suns. Let's eat Neoform, I guess. So we can kill these two and then not have devotion, but this doesn't die. That's fine. I think we can play a game like this. Feels weird, but I actually think this is a reasonable option. And I can't cast this now because I won't have the mana to cast this on the back of it, and then this will like stay as a creature, but this goes away for... Wait a minute. Cast this, put this there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Are we doing things? Are we doing things? We drew 3 cards. Ooh, I should have waited. Oh, I should have waited. I don't have this up now. But again, they don't really have a lot of answers to this. There's some, but there's not a ton. It's also... yeah, no, I really should have waited. Oh, I should have waited. Could have had this untapped. Let's see if it mattered. Oh my god, it mattered. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I lost it forever too, right? I did, yeah. Unbelievable. It mattered. I can't believe that. Wow. I mean, I can put it to the command zone. I don't know. That just doesn't seem good. We're back to square zero. Shame concede. Shame concede. Shame concede. Oh man. It mattered. If I played Fabled Passage, we waited after we hit them, draw a card, leave the thing up. New cards, Shigeki and Weaver of Harmony, not good. I couldn't tell you what they do by the name, so I don't know. I'll look at them after though. Oh, this is a hand with squee in it. Nice. It's nice. It's also mono blue, so there's not a lot going on that we're like super scared of. Okay. We'll wait on the growth. No reason to play it. Guild Globe. Sure. They did not have a land. Kind of interesting. Alright, let's lead with Klothys. Get this going. Draw a card. Unbridled Growth here. Draw a card. Found a land. Pass. I think we can beat a bunch of Thopters. Probably. Mirror Shield. I'm sorry, a Spartan? What? Excuse me? Okay, that's different. Let's get a green. No, it doesn't matter too much. Do I put this here? It seems kind of reckless. I think I'll just leave with this, actually. Squee can go. You can cast Squee from anywhere. In fact, Klothys can eat Squee and you can recast it still. It's kind of funny. I'll get rid of a land too, so Klothys has maybe a way to give me mana or something. So now we're just really looking to find like something that kills Sai maybe. Or we can push past the tokens. They only have 2 lands still. That's kind of crazy. Spare supplies. Okay. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh, stop. Alright. Probably have the Sweltering Suns now. Probably. Alright, let's eat Squee because it's great. Still cast it. Oh, this is so funny. I love that. Land. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Devotion. 6. Draw a card. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna blow everything up here, I think. Yeah. And then we can put this here to give this enough devotion. I'd rather put this on my Klothys, but at this point, I'm just trying to kill my opponent, I think. So let's swing. They're oh, they can't block. Not really. Not really. Alright, so they're mono blue, so there's not a lot of reasons to hold this up, other than like bounce spells, but those don't really answer what's going on. Yeah, it looks like Emery, but they don't have the tapping of Emery to like go infinite with Paradox Engine, so I don't really care. I don't really care that much about their tokens, right? Foundry Inspector, sure. We have a decent Shatter Skull smashing, actually. Yeah, let's eat that. Play this Shatter Skull for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, opponent saw me doing something. They're like, eh. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We couldn't kill everything. I think I'd kill Sai though because it. Yeah, we kill everything but a token. Let's see here. Did we play a land already? We did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can do it for 6. We kill this and this and leave the 2 tokens. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's a uphill battle from there. Even if they played, like, if they never missed a land drop, I feel like we're that's like a pretty favorable matchup, to be honest with you. Feels pretty favorable. Also, are the two cards from Kamigawa you talking about even red and green? Because if not, I'm not even going to be able to see them. Well, that's interesting. That's actually really interesting. Because your opponent doesn't feel like it's a good... It's like parked removal. Adds to devotion. It's an enchantment for some of our other cards. That's actually not bad. What was the other one? Weaver? This doubles up on the Klothys triggers. Adds to devotion. You know what? These are not... Those are surprisingly good decisions. those are actually arguably... Okay. Let's drop some of the expensive cards then. I'm willing to try it. Enchantment creatures. Yeah, alright. Oh, right, the boar. I never took out the boar. If we have to cast sweepers and these die because of that too often, then I'm not gonna like them. But for now, I actually kind of like those. I'm surprised that I do too. All right. Shall take your proposition into consideration. Two-minute Shigeki? What do you mean? I'm sorry, is that Huatli? Is that Huatli? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's Huatli. The only time I've ever seen Huatli is when I was playing it. Huatli. Huatli. Oh, look what's on top. Do we want it right now? We're kind of looking for a fourth mana source, given our hand is entirely 4-drops. And one of our cards that is important is kind of a sweeper. So this might not be the game for it. Yeah, we're gonna bottom that for now. Yeah, I don't think we want that. Did not hit the land. Have more time though. Huatli itself isn't too scary. It's just kind of everything going on around it. Overgrown Battlement? What the... Oh, maybe I should have played Klothys instead. It doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Could have mattered. If they put something in their graveyard, I'd say it would have mattered. So I think they just cast Huatli here. Can I kill it immediately? Nope. Uh-oh. Land, please? Sure. That's weird. That is not a land. Oh, come on. So they're going to draw a lot of cards, but I don't think that's the end of the world. As long as we can keep the board clear, which is quite possible. There's not a ton of like large things, at least in my head, that Huatli would want to play. Trying to go wide or something. So they just draw a ton of cards. It's going to be kind of hard to do anything, but if we don't draw a land, it doesn't matter anyways. Did they not play a land yet? Not sure they did. Do we have to sweep this? Does it kill us in one hit? Not necessarily. Oh, well, we can't, so never mind. Come on. Not like this. I guess we're kind of close to Devotion. That's not a land either. Well, we weren't going to draw a land next turn if we didn't have this to scry. Okay. What does this do when you tap it? No, it just adds mana because of the Rishkar. They portable hole my blades. That's depressing. But we're not dead in one attack, so I don't feel too bad about it. Still need to draw land, though. Esper Sentinel. Okay. Whatever. Went, what, 1, 2, 3, scryed 1, went 5 cards without drawing a land. No, we scryed 1 twice, so we went 6 cards. I think we went 6 cards. All the lands that we had were in our opening hand. Wow. Alright, well, whatever. I guess it's cool to see someone play Watley. We just didn't really get to play against it, unfortunately. Oh, it's Light-Paws. Oh, it's Light-Paws. Oh. Alright, we got it. We got a sweeper. Regrowth can go away? No, Guile. Yeah, alright, so this is fine. So we're gonna just kill Light-Paws with Sweltering Suns, and then we're gonna do it again. Oh no! Oh, protection from red? What are you doing, opponent? You can't do that. That's not fair. Selfless Savior 2? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Come on. Come on. I can't kill it now. They literally have a way to avoid both of my Sweltering Suns. They literally can avoid both of them. That is actually egregious. Wait a minute. No, the first one kills both of these, right? They can't keep both around. Alright, this might... Yeah, they have to use both. So that was kind of a mistake for playing both. Alright, I guess we're not out of it. I mean, it's still probably not good enough, though. Opponent's wasting time on the chess clock. Oh, nope, they figured it out, that it doesn't matter. Unless I had, like, a, I don't know, green Lignify or something, I don't know. 2 mana Shigeki, Jukai Visionary. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, the 1 mana was impressive. Apparently I don't own the second one because it didn't show up in my search. But I'll look at it. I do like the 1 mana one, though. Which is funny. Okay, our opponent is struggling to do things. We need an untapped land, I think, to immediately... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, that's... Okay. So we play this... here. And then... Rapier? I don't want to regrowth and have our opponent know about it. So I think we'll just run this out. It's not like I'm leaving anything up. This is flash. I could have waited, but I don't want to. I don't really... They have to stay 5 or down. Yeah, they have to stay 5 or down. Okay. All of that glitters, huh? I feel like they should have put it on Light-Paws. I don't think there's anything that... Well, no, if they have another one... They don't, okay. They also don't have Teferi's Protection up. That was the only thing they're doing? Are you really just passing with 2 untapped mana? What? Okay. Alright, well they have something, but it has to be pretty decent here, I think. Protection from red? There's some cards that do that. Not a lot of them. I think there's 2 or 3. Okay. So we can try to Sweltering Suns again with Regrowth. They don't have an aura again? What is your hand? Did they seriously keep a hand with more than 3 protection spells? That doesn't... okay. Well, it looks like they did. I don't think I would ever keep a hand like that, but... what do I know? Alright, so we're going to naturalize all that glitters? No, we can just pick up Sweltering Suns. Alright, this is the 3rd attempt at killing Light-Paws. Or 4th, right? No, I think it's the 3rd. Cool. I don't know why it's spamming the color red. That looks weird. Must be some kind of bug. I don't know. I have no idea what they could possibly be thinking about. Huh? Activated can attack crew. Okay, so they disabled my Rapier. You wish Arena would default to all cards, not just ones you own? Yeah, that's, I agree. Okay, well, apparently if you play Light-Paws, just keep 7 protection spells, because that's the right thing to do. Yeah, no. I don't agree with my opponent's keep in any way. And they also made a mistake by doubling up on their protection creatures at the same time, assuming that I was maybe a creature-based deck and I wasn't going to sweep the board or something. But that's another reason why Light-Paws is an abysmal matchup. Not only can I not attack, because they have, I think, 12 pacifies or pacifism effects, they also apparently give protection 8 times in a row. We couldn't even ask for a better hand, honestly. We cast 3 sweepers and it... whatever. I think I'm just going to automatically scoop every time I play against Light-Paws. I would argue it is like a 2% chance to win. If that, it could be lower. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like a super regrowth while also being... it kind of protects itself against your board wipes and stuff. Yeah, I do like this, actually. I don't own it. But if I ever do, I'll consider it for sure. Yeah. Can't say I've seen it. I grazed through the new set a couple times, but usually I figure out what cards do when someone plays them against me, or I watch a lot of Modern and Legacy, like a lot. I don't really watch any Magic Arena content. It's almost entirely, well, it's actually exclusively Modern and Legacy, and some Pauper, but there's not a lot of Pauper content out there. I don't watch oh, come on. Why? I don't watch a lot of like, I don't watch Standard, right? So there's no way I'm going to bump into like every card from the new set. I did a card review before when I was on a team. I was on like a pro team for Magic, and I was doing set reviews, and I talked about every set in like, you know, its own categories, like Planeswalkers and stuff. It's just been a while since I've done that. I think it was War of the Spark. I think it was War of the Spark I reviewed for their channel. Alright, whatever. Sweltering. Oh, 3 green sources? Oh. Whatever. Didn't matter. They have the answer. Moving on. They're doing everything we're doing, but better. So they're a better version of us. They pacify our attacks, and they just apparently can never lose their Light-Paws to burn spells. So we just lose. Okay, Jin-Gitaxias does not counter enchantments, so I can kind of play magic when he's in play still, which is really funny. This hand is almost really good, but... Ooh, alright. Whoop. Whoop. They foretell a card. Okay, well, we need to play lands. Put that there. Put you here. Sauce them for 1. Sweepers aren't really good in this matchup, I don't think, so I don't feel too bad about just playing this like super early or anything like that. Kind of need more mana, so let's just do this, I guess. Scry with the middle dungeon. Land is fine. Land is good. We have to play against counter spells, and having the inability to resolve Klothys might be a problem. But we can keep trying. Mana Geode, sure. I don't even know if they care about Klothys. They might not. Yes, they do. Alright. Jin-Gitaxias means I have to double up on avoiding their whatchamacallit, but we're not a creature-based deck. We could have had Klothys in play before this happened, though. And we don't. We can Storm's Wrath, Omen of the Forge, which I basically have to. Oh, it's an instant. Never mind. Never mind. Guess there's really no way to kill Jin-Gitaxias. And I also didn't have the mana anyways, it doesn't matter. Meteor Golem? What the heck? Oh, because it doubles, right. Sure. Okay, we can move on with our lives. We could have had Klothys in play. I probably would never have Devotion to be a creature, but we could have probably gotten it into play at some point. But the problem is, there are a fair amount of bounce spells in Jin-Gitaxias, so it's actually kind of tough. Shoot, we need to get on the board here. We've only won 4 games. I think I've played like, I don't know, we played like 16 or something. At least all the wins were in the beginning. So if people don't watch the whole video, they think it's really good. Then they learn the hard way that it probably is not. Gigantha, so that's another 5-color commander. An extremely uncommon one as well. But honestly, let's be real, it's probably just shrines. We get early Cinder Vines. That's a nice early amount of damage. Wilt is nice as well. Okay. Shrines? Yeah. I don't even think this is... I don't know. I guess it's the easiest thing to do when you're 5-color, but I feel like it just isn't that interesting. There are some shrines that are cool, and I don't know, when you're against certain decks, it's a nice way to win, but I don't know. Is this a... No, that's not an enchantment. Okay, so red or green? I guess green. I can't kill this before it grows out of range of Chandra. I guess I find the path here. I can wilt something. I don't really know what I'm wilting. Honden? It's devotion, but no. We just pass. I think the champion is what's going to do us in this game, honestly. Binding. That doesn't actually do what my opponent wants it to, I don't think. It depends what they target. Okay, yeah, this doesn't really do what they want it to. Well, maybe it is. I guess it gets rid of it. I don't know. I think we're not too upset about that. So if we get a land, we can Chandra. Of course we don't. Why would we? Let's eat that. We can steal this. I'm actually not opposed to that. Actually, this probably makes way more sense, though. Wow, we were not going to find a land for a minute. Pass. Honden of Redness. Okay. I might wilt that, because it's any target, right? Yeah. Might have to wilt that there. I'm going to wilt that. Because Chandra can -5 here, and then Chandra lives, which is quite massive. Don't do it. No! You never mill your opponent. Never mill your opponent. Unless that's like part of your win condition. Never give your opponent additional cards. Because I have cards like Regrowth. I mean, you literally see Regrowth right here. You don't want to do that. Doesn't make sense. Let's run this out before we lose it. I have a clunky mana base right now. But fortunately, we have Chandra that has nothing attacking it. They just play out Gigantha? Okay. Sure. No, opponent, no! Stop, please. Okay, so they also fuel my own card. I guess we'll eat it. That's fine. They fuel Klothys when they mill me. You just don't want to mill me. It just doesn't make sense. Play a land. We can steal Gigantha. That's actually not bad. We don't steal it forever, but I mean, yeah, why not? Run this out maybe. Put the Rapier here. Oh, I have to pay 4. Never mind. And swing. All right. So now they have to find a way to gain life because they're not closing the game out fast enough to kill me. So they need like a lot of answers here. They just don't. Okay, looks like they're just giving up here. Yep, that's over. Still milling me. That's funny. Yep, alright. Gigantha, huh? That's different. I've seen it a couple times, but I don't mind the Shrine matchup. I really don't. And obviously the naturalize effects make it better. If we couldn't answer the red Shrine, we lose Chandra, and could have been a problem. Maybe not the end of the world, though. Not super necessary. I think most of our wins have been against the Shrine deck. Keep going, though. Back on the board here. Alright, so they're playing the Sarkhan Vol deck, except you can't run Sarkhan, so you're stuck with Halana. No. Wait. We have 2 lands, and they're both 5-color Devotion. These draw. This is actually reasonable. Lamont, it's hands like this that get you in trouble, though. I like getting in trouble, though. I like it. Alright. We have 2 cards that draw cards. I'm probably going to have to crack this, though. Not too upsetting. Put this here. We have not been mana screwed yet, so... Other than, like, the past 3 games in a row or something like that, we haven't really been mana screwed. The deck is also kind of cheap. There's not, like, that much past 3 mana. Runaway Steamkin. Okay. So we put you... Let's tap you for greens. Oh, wait a minute. Does that make sense? Wait a minute. Haven here? I guess it really doesn't matter. Yeah, it just doesn't matter. Actually, let's run out with 2 mana. Red, green. So I can cast this. Alright, we actually almost have Devotion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We actually have it. Because the Rune of Speed on Klothys. We actually have the Devotion we need. That's actually kind of cool. What on earth is this? Whenever land enters the battlefield, counter a creature or vehicle. Okay. Manolith. So this is like a counters thing? That's cool. That's cool. It's usually not why people play this, but I like to see it. I don't feel obligated to blow anything up. Famous last words. I think I'm going to actually crack this. It removes some devotion, but I'm kind of looking for lands. Found it. Really nice. Rune of Speed here, or just leave up... Oh, we can't leave this up. We have to cast it immediately. I'm not too scared of these, but this also isn't doing much unless it's blowing up one of these 2 cards. Land enters the battlefield, put a counter. Whenever a creature leaves the battlefield, move the counters. I think I'm going to blow up the counter mover here, because it kind of just lets you retain stuff. They also didn't have a land last turn, so this isn't doing anything. Found a land, so we know that was their draw for the turn. We have a Storm's Wrath as well, so unless this like somehow gets massive, it's not like we're going to just die. They found another way to get a land. That's actually quite annoying. Alright, so now we basically have to Storm's Wrath. Otherwise we're in a bit of a pickle. And we can block this. Oh, they top decked another land. Guess we're not too upset about that. Let's eat you. You're annoying. Rune of Speed. We have no Vigilance. This is a game where I certainly would want it. Do I have to Keen Sense this? Creature has, whenever it deals... Do I Keen Sense this? This seems really not like a good idea. Oh boy. We'll wait a turn. Really looking for one more devotion. They drew another land in a row. What do? You enter combat, put 2 counters on a creature you control. Well, okay. It doesn't have trample, but we're going down to 10. But it doesn't have trample. Yep, there you go. Opponent figured out the attack step here. That is not devotion. So at this point, we literally have to do something. I'll put it here because it says hexproof. And put this here. I think we're screwed, though. Is Den of the Bugbear activation any good? Doesn't seem like it. How many counters? You was power, so I have to like chump block here. We're like double chump mode. I don't think we can win. No, this is over. They drew another land in a row. They drew like 4 lands in a row, which is usually a good thing, but that really sucks. That was close. That was close. Maybe we're like a turn faster. I don't think we could have afforded to hold on to Storm's Wrath, because once they put their commander in play and the 2 other creatures grow out of Storm's Wrath range, and then we're really screwed. I haven't seen anyone use that commander in a counter style. It's usually just like, play a creature, give it haste, swing. So that's kind of interesting. I have no idea what this is. Looks like a pirate. Dipala? Pilot? It's a pilot, not a pirate. I was close. I was actually close. Other dwarves get +1/+1 each vehicle. Xr's taps, pay X. Oh, this is from Kaladesh. I was about to say, that sounds familiar. I haven't played against it, though. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 5. I might Rune of Might a land, which is fine. Klothys not having trample isn't too bad. It's usually a vigilance or like just being large is better. Right? Trample's nice, but it's not the end of the world. Gear shift ace. Okay. I think we can find a path on a land. The Paula vehicles. Yeah, I've never played against this before. Another land. We have one in hand already. We could go for another, though, because we have one of our 5-minute cards, and it's actually quite nice, so... Do they cast their commander on 3? Without, like, a... There's no way every card is a dwarf in their deck. There's no way they're actually playing dwarves. Feels like it, but that seems weird to me. Kind of exciting, but... I think Magda would be better in that instance. So there has to be some, like... There has to be non-dwarf creatures in here. I guess technically that counts. Kind of want to actually deal with that immediately, don't I? I think that baits... Yeah, I think that that's going to get the sweeper from me. That will grow out of control, so... And they're not mana screwed anymore. Guess I could have waited a turn, but eh. Hey! Alright, so we got Weaver going. That's cool. Rune of Speed on Klothys. Draw a card. Perforos is pretty decent. I guess I'll hold on to this. We don't really need more mana. So maybe we can get rid of some poop in hand at some point. It's weird that this is an instant. This card sees some play in Modern, actually. Yeah, opponents seem mana screwed, and once we're going, there's probably nothing they can do to stop it. Right? It's just really hard to deal with. There's like one weird card that like they could be running just because they like put in the search bar vehicle, and it's one of those pacifisms that like disables vehicles, and they might just have added it into the deck without realizing, and it would have been quite good to pacifism my commander. But we have won nonetheless. Oh, we got a pack. Oh, we got 2 packs. I don't even know where the Keldheim one came from. Mastery Tree, I guess. Cosmos Charger. Never heard of it, never will. We're one away from a rare. Hey, we got issued. Cool. I guess I'll have to make a deck with him now. Oh. Mardu beatdowns. I like the effect he has. It's obviously not the kind of decks I play. You know what I really want to play is a control deck. Because that's what I usually play. And it's been a while since I've played one. Though, I guess you could say Jin-Gitaxias was a control deck. So, other than that, though, I think it's been a while. I've been playing a lot of Klothys, though. Like, a lot. I really do like the red-green strategies that are, like, creature light. You know, I think those are kind of interesting. But I think it's running its course now. The Church of Klothys is now closed. Hand is not terrible. 1, 2... We don't have an answer to the board. Maybe we're mulliganing. That's fine. Opponent mulligans. They mulligan twice? Wow, they mulligan once really fast. I didn't even notice. Authority. Haha. Little do they know that literally does nothing against me. Let's play you. And pays. Maze Mind's Tome. Okay. Let's Let's run out of you. Hey, we got Boseiju. Might come in handy here. Depends on what we're really up against, but this might actually do something quite nice. Can this kill... Is Jin-Gitaxias an artifact creature? I don't think he is. It'd be funny if you could Boseiju Jin-Gitaxias. That'd be kind of busted, wouldn't it? Just uncounterable 2 mana, kill your, like, huge payoff awesome card. That'd be quite depressing. I don't believe it is. Okay, so I kind of want to cast Klothys now. They are a blue deck, just haven't seen it yet. I mean, technically they could be a black-white deck or something like that, but safe to say that they're not. But I guess I'll get this in play. Hey, Chandra. Chandra's pretty good. Let's get a red source. And pass. Alright, alright. Ishin has been explored a lot. Like you lister. Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of lists, and yeah, I don't doubt that. I've played against Ishin a few times as well. It's just I'd have to play it myself. And I also don't tend to look at people's lists until I try making my own. Dovin. What? Okay, yeah. I mean, you can definitely play Dovin. That's kind of different. Are we using our mana this turn? Not really. I guess we'll lead with this. Dovin does make my stuff more expensive. I guess I can't cast Escape the Wilds. I don't really care about Dovin that much, though. It might have been right to just leave up Boseiju this turn. Just simply leave it up. Well, I don't want to blow up anything because they don't have the land drop, apparently. So much so that they're scrying on their upkeep to find it. Looks like they would have not found it. Oh, they found it. Okay, we really don't care about Smothering Tithe counters. Or treasure tokens. Not too much. So you can just have that. Red. Land. Chandra. Plus. Now I'm pretty sure Klothys cannot do anything. But I'm still going to put a counter on him. We're going to pass. Well, I'll send Dovin a message. Do we play this? No. I don't think we need more mana. And I'd much prefer to have that, like, as a looming threat. Let's see if I'm, like, Omega punished for giving them a treasure token or something. I doubt I will be. Exile target tapped creature? I guess I'd feel stupid if I swung in that case. Nope. Mortify? What? You have to blow up presence? I feel like that's not... I feel like this is not... Okay. I mean, if that's the best they can do now, we're not upset. Yep. They have shut down my commander quite nicely, though. Resolve, we will now pay, because we're not really going to use the mana. They're avoiding the damage from Klothys quite nicely. That's kind of funny. Alright, so we play you, and we pass. We can layer and kill this. 1, 2, 3. We just do it for 2. Nope, just 2. Yep. That is the first time I've successfully activated layer, because the other times I've accidentally tapped it to itself. So I guess I finally got beyond that curse. Scry 2, choose a card, draw, short. This is a very interesting commander. Flying, Death Touch, Lifelink, 4 mana, 2/3 fairy. Other flyers get buffed. Whenever you cast an artifact or enchantment, you get a 1/1, which is what our opponent's apparently interested in doing. Let's no longer deal with that. Chandra cannot minus on the face. Not that I would. Alright, so... we'll do this. Yeah, opponent probably seeing the writing on the wall that the Chandra emblems will just kill them at this point. I don't really need to do anything else except plus it over and over. They got mana screwed early, but they came out of it quite nice. The Mortify was... I mean, if that was the best thing they could do, yeah, I don't know. It's just really, really uphill battle. Probably impossible, actually. They just don't gain enough life to survive. If I could never play another spell again, and they had Omniscience in play, I think we would still win. Right? And at that point, it's like a safe time to scoop. Because we're just dealing too much damage. Their commander has lifelink, but I don't think it would be fast enough to deal with all these Chandra emblems. Like, if they didn't even have an answer, they're just getting another one, right? So... Tovalar. Is that... It is not what I thought it was. What is this? Red-green. The werewolf thing. Okay. If we can get into the board early, we're not too upset about that, but looks like we can't with this hand. We have Storm's Wrath, which is quite nice. Fine. Whoop. Alright. Alright, deck. Come on. Don't screw me over. Werewolf Shrines? Yeah, Werewolf Shrines. Technically, we do have shrines in here, right? We have the red Honden. Tenacious Poop. Sure. That is not a land. Alright. Come on. Don't do this to me. Alright. Red or green? Red or green? We need red for Storm's Wrath, which is probably going to be important. Okay. Is this a wolf? It is. Do I have to sweep the board now? Probably. Slow them down, yeah. I think I just have to. We can Underworld Breach that later, and I probably will. Sure. That's actually not good. Uh-oh. Alright, Elixir. Gain some life, scry for lands. That's not a... Ooh, I think I like this. It steals our opponent's commander. And I guarantee you that's what they're going to cast next turn. Because their deck is kind of a one-trick pony. Oh my goodness, they did not cast it. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we're going to steal this. Draw a card in the process because it's an enchantment. Found a land. Hilch, Hilch. Steal that, play this. Scry into another land. The 6th land lets me Underworld Breach my Storm's Wrath. This actually doesn't die to Storm's Wrath. We can make wolves with this. We're red-green. We can actually do that. I don't know if it's that interesting. I don't see a reason to. We probably won't have the time. But it's certainly something we can think about next turn. Howling Moon. Sure. Cast one spell a turn, basically. I think we can get away with that. Alright, so land. Is Klothys online? One? No, not even close. We're going to lose this and this, so not even close. I don't think I'm too scared of a werewolf here, honestly. Land. We can blow up the banner. We can also just wait. There's no reason to do anything right now. I think we just wait. Trying to think. Yeah. No reason to do anything. Chandra. Thank you. Could have wilted on their upkeep. Maybe that was right. Because I'm probably going to wilt this banner. Yeah, I probably should have done it. Maybe we still have time in response to something. I don't know. Yeah, I should have cast it on their upkeep. It would have been my second spell on my own turn, so I would have got a wolf, but on their upkeep, we can blow this up for the cast a creature spell. Draw a card. I don't know what they're thinking about here. They're looking at these cards, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so they drew a card, and yeah, we got kind of punished for that. I wonder what they're going to guess with this. What creature type? Oh, they say werewolf. Oh, there's technically some wolves in their deck that actually don't work with this. I guess. I don't know how many, but... 2 less if you control a werewolf. Granted dies. Okay. Doesn't die to Chandra. It's a free block here because they're going to get it back. Alright, so Storm's Wrath is looking like something I need to recur right now. Although this doesn't die, and that's actually quite unfortunate. This would die. Maybe we can wait a turn? Ooh, I don't know, man. How many times do they draw? Just every time I get hit by any werewolf? Yeah, that's too many cards, isn't it? I don't know what to do. Klothys is not a creature, so it's not blocking. Can I make it a creature? We have 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we can't. But I'm going to just do this. Draw a card. Ooh, that helps a lot, I think. I think that helps. Yep, you get a 2/2, that's fine. And then I play the blades. Alright. Could have been worse, I guess. Still have a sweeper next turn. We lost access to these cards. But I think that's fine. Maybe I should have played Rune instead of the Lizard Blades. I could have tapped differently to do that, maybe. Yeah, that would have made more sense, right? Put Rune here. Yeah, that definitely would have made more sense. Really want one of our deal 5 damage sweepers, but the deal 4 it's still solid. I'd be extremely surprised if they did not just cast their commander. Oh, okay. Oh, no, they can still cast it. Wait a minute, that doesn't have haste though, does it? Alright, kinda looking like we're gonna chump block here. Can I kill something with a chump block? There's only 2 damage, so I can't. Because this is gonna die before I'm able to use it. It just is. So I might as well block. I don't know. Oh, there's so many cards. It's ridiculous. Can't do anything about this. Just drawn way too many cards. Crazy. I don't want that. Okay, so let's eat. It doesn't really matter this. So Underworld Breach, Storm's Wrath is what we're going to do. Can I cast 2 things? It doesn't look like I can. Exile 1, 2, 3. I like have to do this or I'm just dead, so. Okay. Not out of this yet. I mean, Klothys is getting there. Getting there. You know, we're getting there. Don't think I want to land. Looking for more devotion, I guess. Although we have enough in hand now. The fact this is a 2/5 is actually really annoying. It's actually quite annoying. It's an interesting stat distribution on a 4-mana card there. It flips into even a more annoying card, but I don't know if it ever will. We're both kind of casting a lot of cards, so... Yep. We have to yet again deal with that. We can minus Chandra... Nah, this enchantment kills it, because the Chandra doesn't kill a 2/5, so... It'll die if I cast it without Klothys in play first. Oh! We did the thing. Okay. Let's eat you. You're kind of annoying. Okay, so we can run this out. We have 2 left. Anything I can do with it? Not really. Not really. I'm not going to just cast Arnie Slays the Troll here. We are going to pass. Nah. I think we do better than that. So we got out of the 2 3s, the 2 5s away. We can kill that with Chandra. We can kill that with Chandra. We cannot kill that with Chandra. Wait a minute. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. We don't have any creatures that exile. Wouldn't have mattered. So they found another way to avoid losing everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we'll take this land. Play a land here. We get Klothys online. So we run out you. Actually develop a nice board here to defend myself as well. And we can surprise them with the Rapier at some point. Actually, you know what? We can just do this now. It's actually quite nice. Draw 2 cards. We drew another sweeper too. Target creature killing this. Man, we're drawing more than they are. We have drawn more than they are. Wow. I didn't even realize. It's another indestructible threat. Let's keep that. We're also at 27. This has been a very interesting red-green matchup, huh? We found another sweeper, so we got 2. We'll also see if they have, like, dead prey upon effects in hand. And they've been holding them for a while because we just haven't played creatures. Although currently our creatures are bigger. Post-combat, that won't be the case, right, with the Howling Moon. Put a creature from your hand in the battlefield as a wolf or werewolf. Okay, so maybe they're running Ulamog and they cheated out. Nope. Oh no, they disabled my Klothys. That's fine, actually. That's fine. It's not like we can't just recast it, honestly. There's not too many things that they can do continuously against it. In fact, we can just kill it with our own sweeper. Not feel really bad about it or anything. I think we're in a decent spot here. Man. I thought we were in a bad spot, but no, we're not. We've outdrawn them. Okay, what are we doing here? What are we thinking about? What are we thinking about? It looks like it was a prey upon effect. Okay. That's fine. I mean, they can't really attack here because I'm just going to block with Klothys. Yeah, opponent sees that. Still want Perforos. They have a 5/5 now, and I really don't want to double up on my sweepers, but a counter on 1. Actually, we don't want this to survive, so we don't want to put a counter on it. It looks weird, but red, red. Alright, so we play Chandra in minus, or do we Chandra minus and cast a sweeper? We might have to, because I really do want to kill this. We could get into a bit of a bind if they do Piper in something that is disgusting. Three damage to any target. Sure. I wasn't expecting that. That's fine. Take action. Play Sweltering Suns. You get a wolf, but it just dies. And we pass, leaving up a rapier. The surprise rapier. And we're at enough life that we're actually drawing cards still. Our opponent's down to 1 card in hand. Sure, run this out. Alright, this is a good spot to be in. Oh, I get to cast it. Look at that. In Search of Greatness actually did something. That's really funny. We lose the Saga. Let's get red. We do have a lot of lands in hand, but we do draw a lot of cards, so it's probably fine. Hey, look, another sweeper. Nice. Yeah, look at that, dude. Red, green, we were both like decks that draw a bajillion cards, and we just drew only 10 more, and a lot of them were lands, but we'll take it. We killed so many werewolves that game. It's actually insane. We killed so many creatures. Wow. Okay. Alright, we won 8 games. I'm going to call it there. Maybe we don't want creatures of any kind, and we could go back on that idea, so we could take out the Shigeki and the other thing, because there's a lot of instances like that game where we wouldn't have really been able to cast them and have them do anything effective when we're trying to sweep the board over and over. But I guess they are a different avenue to victory. We just haven't really gotten there. Not a lot of cards I didn't like, though. Not really. A lot of these are... like, you don't have too many options when you're doing this red-green Voltron thing. Like, you need auras, you need some equipment, you need a fair amount of enchantments, right? Or you could go a creature route instead and still find a way to get devotion, and then you still have auras to put on this, right? So you could be attacking with other creatures while doing that on the side. We chose like sweepers and enchantments instead. I think it's just more interesting to me. I like all the hexproof combat tricks a lot, more than I thought I would as well. Surprisingly, regrowth was pretty effective. Recurring sweepers was quite important. We could maybe drop some auras, so they're not totally dead in hand until we get to our devotion, and we could do something else instead. But, I don't know. I think it's pretty straightforward. I think it was fun. There's certainly slightly different things. You could tweak this just a little bit, but again, you don't have a ton of options. You really don't. But either way, I'm going to call it there. Let me know what you would and would not play. Let me know what you thought about the deck. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace. Without Klothys. It won't be Klothys next time.